So according to Uhuru Kenyatta, he have officially prepared himself enough for 2027 and publicly endorsed Fred Matiang'i as his preferred presidential candidate in the Jubilee party. I am being convinced here that the probability for Raila Odinga also to endorse Matiang'i is 98%. And for those of you who have watched Jeremiah Kioni, you will hear him mentioning the opposition will also border the same boat in the coalition. And with me, this video is significant, and I want us to dig deep into this video on our today's political analysis.
All right, to some political stories now. Jubilee Party branch leaders have thrown their weight behind former Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i as their preferred presidential candidate. Speaking in Nairobi, the party's officials said the endorsement positions him as a frontrunner in the party's official flag bearer, setting a stage for fierce competition with Azimio coalition for the 2027 presidential ticket. The decision underscores the party's confidence in Matiang'i's leadership, citing his experience in government and governance track record.
As a party, not to mean that he becomes the eventual presidential candidate, but a presidential candidate within the party who will then join others in coming up with one person who I believe as a coalition or as people in the opposition, we should be able to back. And I see you looking at me like you want me to mention the name. And I don't need to mention the name. You can mention the name. Ni jina gani wamesema?
Matiang'i.
Wao wenyewe wameamua wanataka Matiang'i as their presidential candidate.
Now, you've watched and listened to Kioni and the group. They are rallying behind Fred Matiang'i Orokengo. Before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find so well wherever you are. And may I take this golden chance to thank you and appreciate you so much for your always great support in this broadcast. And to my new subscribers, I want to thank you for your subscription. And as you border the same boat with the members, continue to give this video a thumb of like. Share it to your friends, family, and relatives. And as usual, subscribers, thank you for your continued support through the comment and also giving me what to do, the mistake which I normally do in this broadcast. Let us begin by asking you this simple question. Last month when I analyzed Jubilee endorsement on Matiang'i, did I not say that Matiang'i is not well enough for William RUTO? Not that I was demeaning Fred Matiang'i, but because as a man born and raised in the Republic of Kenya, and according to my well understanding based on political observation, is that the worst mistake Kenyans are going to do is to prefer Fred Matiang'i as their preferred candidate. Because Fred Matiang'i have worked with William RUTO, and they all know their weakness. Remember, right now William RUTO is in power, and he have changed even the institution, how the administration work. And Matiang'i might have that mentality of Uhuru Kenyatta's administration, how presidents work. But RUTO is a different man as compared to Uhuru Kenyatta. So, giving William RUTO Matiang'i is like giving him soft food, ugali and fish, or ugali soup. He is going to eat it drink water, and relax, as compared to giving William Ruto Kalonzo Musyoka. It's like giving William Ruto githeri and ugali. Difficult to eat. Or even Raila Odinga and William Ruto. But I know even Raila Odinga is going to to endorse Fred Matiang'i because, number one, Raila and Uhuru Kenyatta are still friends. Remember, Uhuru left power while having a great impact with the former Prime Minister. And there's going to be this political betrayal, as Sifuna exposed today. ODM will come up and say, now because we are not ready to serve as ODM party, and of course Raila Odinga is getting old, let us endorse Fred Matiang'i as the preferred candidate, and Kalonzo Musyoka is going to be betrayed. So the Mount Kenya is going to support Fred Matiang'i, expecting Kamba votes to Matiang'i, expecting Luo votes to Matiang'i, expecting Gusii votes to Matiang'i. So if you do all those calculations, you will realize that Gachagua is going to distance himself from the Matiang'i's appointment, because Gachagua's interest is based on Kalonzo Musyoka. And if Gachagua's interest is based on Kalonzo Musyoka, it means that Gachagua is going to endorse Kalonzo Musyoka in his new party, which is going to announce on May coming month. So there is still political rattle rift in Mount Kenya and across the country, as the tycoons or the old politician trying to calculate that if they endorsed Matiang'i, then Ruto is going to be finished. Let me tell you, you are going to do a very big mistake. Because even the Gen Zs, some of the Gen Zs are doubting and saying, no, Matiang'i tiagasas, Matiang'i also abducted. It's like giving Kithure Kindiki position, yet he was the interior. Or giving Murkomen, yet he is still the interior. How he misused power by even abducting people, the youth in this country, tear-gassing them. So this mentality Kenyans are having is that Matiang'i used power badly while he was the interior CS. So that mentality might reject Matiang'i. But even if it was this CS of education only, then it could make it, because he did wonders, he did best when it's come also to education. Anyway, this was my suggestion. I don't know your take, but to me, Matiang'i, I doubt if he's going to beat William Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? Bye-bye, and let's meet on another political discussion. Thank you.